Om. 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 Sadasivasamaramбхам Vyasashankaramध्यamam Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Dhyanamoolam Guror Murtihi Puja Moolam Guru Padam Mantramulam Guror Vakyam Mokshamulam Guru Krupa. We'll just repeat the previous two verses, that is 5 and 6. Ajnana Kalusham Jeevam Jnanabhyasadvinirmalam Kritva Jnanam Swayam Nasyet Jalam Katakarenuvat. Samsaro Swapnatulyo hi Ragadveshadi Sankulaha Svakale Satyavat Bhati Prabodhe Sati Asad Bhavet. So you would have understood, I have also circulated one other PDF related to the Swapnatulyu. So that also please go through. All the PDFs are more informative. You take time to go through those things. If you have any doubt, kindly put a message in the group. We will be able to clarify, because your doubt might be there in the other's mind also. Once we address one person, everyone gets clarified. Just like the other day, our Venkat sir has brought out some discussion on the Jnana. It is going to be useful for all of us. Okay. And as I again told you, we are together learning. Then nothing that, one is a teacher and the other is a learner. It is not like that. So, seventh verse. Tavat satyam jagat bhati Shuktika rajatam yatha Yavanna jayate brahma Sarvadhishtanam advayam. That is the verse. So there are two lines here. First, we have to take the second line for a change. We start with the second line. We will be able to understand the first line. Yavan na jayate brahma. As long as you do not know the Brahma. Yavat in Sanskrit, with Sandhi it becomes Yavan. Yavat, as long as na jayate Brahma. If you are not knowing your Svarupa, yourself, your Ahamasmi, I am the Brahman, as long as you don't know that, What is that Brahman? Sarvadhishtanam Advayam. It doesn't have a second one. Advayam. Dvaya is two. Advaya. Ye Dvaya. Ye is opposite of Dvaya. No Dvaya. So only one. The Advayam Brahma, if you don't know, as long as you do not know Advayam Brahma, Tavat, until that first line now, Tavat, till then, Satyam Jagat Bhati, Jagat Satyam Bhati, the world of phenomenal world appears as though it is there. Okay, how? This gives a beautiful example. Suktika rajatam yatha. So I'll explain that. All of you must be knowing Shuktika. Shuktika is oyster shell. See on the seashore, the pearls are there inside, and the shell, mother shell will be there. Mother of pearl. It's also called oyster shell. The oyster shell will be there in the beach sand. From a distance, if you don't properly see, it keeps shining, and as though there is some silver is there. But what will happen if the moment you approach and remove the sand and take it into the hand? Oh, this is not silver, you know. So the illusion of silver is created by the situation where it is covered partly by sand and dirt and also the dim light. You might mistake, or even a very bright light also. Very bright light will shine so much the shell that appears as though it is the silver there. But is there silver really there? There is no silver. Suppose after examining, you find there is no silver. Suppose before examining, is silver there? No. During the time of illusion, is the silver there? No. Even when after you examine, then also it is not. Trikale Satyavad Bhati. It will come later. All the three times, before, during, and after. So what are the three times? The time before I know, it is already Brahman. At the time when I am perceiving the world, that is not silver, that is still the oyster shell, that is the Brahman. And after my clarification with light and verification, then also it is Brahman. There is no change in the Brahman. A beautiful example in Vedanta. Suktika rajatam yatha. Yatha means just like. Suktika rajatam yatha. With that understanding, we will go word by word. Yeah, I am starting with the second line. Yavat. Yavat means as long as Brahman na jayate. The Swarupa of you, Brahman is you only. You can't say Brahman na jayate, I have not seen him, don't put your hand up. Brahman is here. So the Brahman na jayate, as long as you do not realize that you are the Brahman. What is that Brahman? Swadhishtanam, the substratum of all. Substratum of whom? Substratum of Dharsar, substratum of Rashmi, substratum of everything, substratum of the table, substratum of the universe. Sarva Adhishtanam. Adhishtanam is substrate. We'll understand that word a little more because the word is a technical word. Sarvadhishtanam is a technical word, substratum of all. Okay. What is this message here? Yavat Brahma na jayate, which is sarvadhishtanam. The adhisthana of Brahma, as long as you are not aware of yourself or the adhisthana of Brahma, tavat, until that time, as long as you are not able to perceive the Brahman in you, until that time, Jagat, the world of plurality, of beautiful nature, a beautiful nanatva or differentiation, very colorful world, it appears as though real. Tavat Jagat Satyam Bhati. Bhati means appears. Appears, it is appearance. There are two different things as appearance and truth. For example, if you see the sun outside, maybe around 6 o'clock when it is rising, what is the color of the sun? Very bright red now. After some time, you can't see, it is such a glittering thing. Do you think the color, sun is changing the colors? No. Always it is same color only. What is the size of the sun in your eye? When you are seeing with the eye, what will be the disk size? Maybe this much disk you see. But do you think that is the sun, real sun? How much distance you think the sun is from your eye when you go out and see? Maybe 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. But is it that? See, the appearance is absolutely deceptive. The sun I see every day is not the disk I am seeing, that much disk. Is not that much small distance, is not that much color, that type of color. But still the appearance is there. I can't deny the appearance. Can I deny the sun is not there? Yeah, it is there. Appearance it. Apparently it is like that only, not only to me. This is called Samuhika Adhyas. Samuhika Adhyasa means everyone will have that superimposition. For example, you are in the train, all the trees are going backward. That is not individual adhyasa, not only you, everybody in the train experiences it. There are some adhyasas which you only experience and she will not experience. That is Vyashti adhyasa, individual adhyasa. Okay, here Samuhika adhyasa. Eclipse is there. Do you think there's something is coming and grabbing the sun or moon? No. We know by science. But it appears as though something is grabbing it. So this is appearance. So that is all the message. Tavat, the world appears bhati, apparently is there. Appears is bhati, apparently. Now we go to each one. This is the cornerstone of the Advaita Vedanta presented by Acharya. So it succinctly explains the nature of the phenomenal world. Phenomenon, you are a phenomenon. Your family is a phenomenon. This meeting is a phenomenon. What is phenomenon? Phenomenon is what starts and ends. Anything which starts and ends is a phenomenon. And which changes also. Okay, the sunlight is there. After some time it becomes dark. It's a phenomenon. We are seeing every day. The opposite of that is called nominal. Noumenal. Nominal. Nominal means unchanging. Phenomenal starts and ends, and there is a middle. Nominal, there is no start, no end, and continuously ever there. So the phenomenal world of the Jagat, the relationship of that to the nominal Brahman or Atma or you is being explained here. You understand the two words, phenomenal and nominal. Now, yavat yavanna jayate Brahma, as long as the Atman or the Brahman is not known, Brahma is Atma only. After some time you will know Brahma is not elsewhere, Brahma is where. As long as the Brahman is not known, what is that Brahman? Sarva adhishtanam advayam. Two words here used. Sarva adhishtanam. Okay, it is the substratum for everything. There may be many substrata. No. This is only one substrata. Advayam substrata. So the only one reality which serves as the platform background for everything is the substrate. Okay. Yavanna jayate Brahma. Sarvadhishtanam atyam tavat, until that time, Jagat, the world, phenomenal world, the world of phenomena, the world which starts, ends, and goes on and changes, is Satyam Bhati. He appears as though real. As though real. How? Suktika rajatam yatha. Just as you have perceived silver in an oyster shell, this also is an illusion. The illusion, the Rajita or the silver on that mother of pearl is not real. It is only an illusion. When it was an illusion, even before the illusion started, it is only Suktika only. At the time of illusion also, it is Suktika only. After you examined also, it is Suktika only. Never. So where did the Rajita go? Where did it go? I saw silver, no. When I examined, it's not there. Means where did it go? First of all, it was not there. If it is there, if Rashmi is here and I don't find her after some time, I will ask him, Chaitanya, where did she go? But if she is not at all here, how can I ask Chaitanya's missus, where is she now? She is not here at all from the beginning. So from the beginning, the silver is not there. It is only our illusion that there is silver. From the beginning, the world is only an appearance. On what? The appearance is on what? On the oyster shell only. Suppose there is no oyster shell at all when you are walking, then will you find any silver? That means that Brahman is there. That Brahman is the place is that oyster shell. The world place is the Rajita or the silver. Okay. Now, so without Brahman, can the Rajita or the silver exist without the oyster shell? It cannot. Is the oyster shell relatively true in all the three times, before, after, or the silver is true? Only the oyster shell. Likewise, Brahman is there in and through all the time. It is not within time. It is there before, during, and after your illusion of appearance in the world. And also, without Brahman, the world cannot exist. Without oyster shell, I cannot get the illusion of the silver. That is the comparison. Okay. Now read the verse once again. You will understand it better. Tavat satyam jagat bhati shuktika rajatam yatha yavanna jnayate brahma sarvadhishthanamadvayam. Some books you may say Adbhutam, Sarvadhishtanam Adbhutam. I prefer the word Advayam because we want to get that Brahman. Adhishtanams can be many. No, it's Adhishtanam is only one. He is going to tell. For example, in Suktika Bhranti, you may have 4-5 oyster shells. All of them might shine as there may be multiple. Here it is not like that. Advayam. Okay. Now we will see the Anasuktika. The world or the Jagat is like the Rajata. Rajata is silver. Okay. Suvarna Rajata. Suvarna Rajatas Rajam. We will be singing in the prayer. Suvarna is gold. Rajata is silver. Okay. The world of names and forms, the world and its transitions. World is transmigrated, it is transcending, it is going on cycling. That's why it's called samsara. So the world is rather changing. There must be some substratum for the unchanging substratum for the changing scene. Suppose you are watching a movie, you are seeing emotions. There is love, there is hatred, there is murder, there is comedy, there is beautiful scenery. All these are changing on the screen. Without the screen, can there be a movie? Suppose I remove the screen, what movie you will see? So, when you want to perceive a change, you must have an unchanging background. For example, I want to say this bottle is here, this bottle is here. I want to say the bottle is shifted. There must be unchanging table. Let us say along with this, the table is also shifting. How do I know? So, for every change you have to perceive, there must be an unchangeable thing. That unchangeable substratum is the Brahman. The mother of Brahman is akin to or likened to the oyster shell or the Suktika. Here, the example is the real unchanging underlying substance is the substratum or the Adhisthana. So why I am causing why it is the ignorance is there? Why the illusion? Why in the first place I mistook the world as the Brahman? I mistook it as world when it is Brahman. All that is appearing is Brahman. I have mistaken it. Why? That is because of the Maya or the illusion due to lack of proper understanding. In technical language, proper illumination. Illumination is light. In lack of proper illumination, the Suktika is appearing as though it is silver. On careful, close examination in good light, then I understand. So this light here is the jnana. Lack of that light, we have seen there are two components. One is the avarana, which is the covering effect. The other is projecting, that is something else is seen instead of thing. So we missed the real one and thought something else is the real. We missed the Brahman as our understanding, as our substratum, but understood this as the world, the plurality. So the moment of knowledge is what? When the light is brought in, that is when the Brahman is realized, the illusion of silver vanishes instantly and reveals the shell. And it was the shell, it is the shell, it will be the shell. But the Rajata was not there, is not there, will not be there also. That isness is only temporary. Appearance only is temporary. The silver is neither created nor destroyed. It did not go anywhere. No thief has taken away the silver. It is not there at all in the first place. That is. So the nature of the world is the Jagat. So we remember, do you think that if I become Atma Jnani, the world will disappear? It will not. Because in the example, what will happen? The moment I know it is Suptika, the Rajita has gone. There is no silver there. Here it is not like that. The difference between the example and the exemplified is that in this case, even when you know the Brahman, even after you are aware that you are Aham, Thar will be Thar Sar only, Rashmi will be Rashmi, Chaitanya Smaran will be there, everything will be the same. But what will change? The way in which I look at them will change. My perception will change. I am perceiving he is different, she is different, it is different, that is different, this is changing, that is changing. When I understand the perspective that against all these changing things, there is an unchanging background, that is me or the Brahman, that perspective changes. With that perspective, what do I get? Suppose I am Brahmajnana and see everything as not changing but only real. Real Brahman I am seeing, changing world I appreciate. The advantage is I will never have the ups and downs, the Dvaita or the Raga, and that something is changing, let it change. Something is not changing, let it not change. Something is colorful, let it become. You will not pay that much of importance to the changing things against the unchangeable background. That is the idea. Okay? Now, nature of the Brahman, he is what did she ask? Wavering of the mind. Wavering of the mind will go. The waves of the mind will go. All this world is a wave only. These waves will go. That is coming in the next verse. This wave thing is coming. All these waves are there. A wave of happiness, a wave of sorrow, a wave of liking, a wave of dislike, a wave of pain, a wave of pleasure. These waves will get evened out. Not that they will go away. They will be there. The waves, suppose somebody steps on your toe, after you become Brahman, after you realize Brahman, do you think you won't get pain? You will, of course, get pain. But you understand the transiency of the pain. Okay, I got hurt. It's not going to give me lifelong pain. This is going to change after some time. Everything is changing. Last time when I got hurt, even one day I became all right. Why should I keep on worrying? That. Okay. Now, here in this verse, two important aspects of Brahman are presented. One is called the Swadhishtanam, the other is the Advayam. So, Brahma is the Swadhisthana or Sarvadhisthana. He has put Sarvadhishtanam, substratum of all. Sarva is all. Sarva Sabda here in Sanskrit includes everything. There is no exception in that. So you can say, is Putin in that sarva? Yes, he is there. Is Trump? He is also there. Modi ji, he is also in that sarva. Sarva does not exclude there. Okay? Adhisthana means the basis, background, support. Suppose there is a wall. Wall is supporting a painting. Supported by the wall, supported is the painting or the photo. Okay? In this world, you are the supporter and the supported also. You see, the supporter in the relative sense. In the absolute sense, Paramatma is the supporter. Even you are the supporter of your family. The family is the supporter of you. Your organization is the supporter of you. You are the supporter of the organization. As a doctor, I am the supporter of the patients. So patients are supporting me. Manipal is supported me by me. Manipal is supporting me. This interdependence you cannot avoid. In this world, nobody is independent. Everything is interdependent. Mutual interdependency is there. How is this possible? This mutual interdependency is because there is one substratum which is holding you and the changing one. The Manipal hospital and the doctor and the patient, the banker and the customer, all are held on the same substrate. That is why one is able to shift the roles of supporter and supported. That we have to learn. The second one is, are there many like that which are supporting? No. Advayam. This is the teaching of Advaita Vedanta. Advaita means two. Dvaita is two, Advaita no two. Non-dual Advayam. Okay? So, in this Advaya Brahman, what I am seeing, many changes are seeing, lot of plurality is there. Plurality is called Dvaitam. Dvaitam actually is two. When you have two, automatically you can have any number. Dvaitam means plurality. Not two only, two and anything more than two. Advaitam is one only. The substratum is one. Substratum is one for all. Sarvadhishtanam Advayam. And that Brahman, once you know it, until you know that, until you do not know it, yavanna jayate Brahman, tavat, until that, yavanna jayate Brahman, sarvadhishtanam advayam, tavat, until that time, jagat, the world of plurality, satyavat bhati, as though it is real, it will be appearing. How? Suktika rajatam yatha. That is the meaning of the first verse. This PDF also I will circulate. It will clear some other doubts also in you. Okay? Arvathishtam. So what is the conclusion? Verse. Sarvadhishtanam, cut. Advayam, second. Sarvadhishtanam, advayam. One complex word is there. Sarvadhishtanam, the supporter of all. Advayam, only one. The one supporter for all. Okay. For us, many supporters are there. The sweeping lady is a supporter. The cleaning person is a supporter. The management is a supporter. So many supporters for the same one person only. In this, you see in the messages, so many people are supporting you to live here comfortably. Without that support, we will not be there here. The other day, somebody cleaned the terraces. Without their support, I have to go and clean. So we are being supported. And they are also being supported by us. We pay them salary. So they are being supported. This interrelationship, interdependency is unavoidable. Nobody can claim, I am independent. I can do myself anything. It's just as foolishness. Not even arrogance. It is foolishness. It is foolishness. You cannot be independent. Suppose, are you breathing or not? Must be breathing, isn't it? Who is giving the oil? Did you pay for it? How long are you breathing? From the time you are born, how long you will breathe? Until the last breath. Okay. How much you know how it will cost? Per day oxygen. If you want to get oxygen per day artificially, 20,000 rupees minimum. How many days you have lived, you calculate. You will not be able to pay for it. None of us will be able to pay for the oxygen we are breathing. We may pay around 50 paisa or 1 rupee 50 paisa per liter. That is just a paltry sum for procuring and cleaning. The actual cost of water is free only. You are getting. Okay. All the nature is providing so much support. Never say I am alone. You are not alone. Wife lost, another spouse lost, children lost, job lost. I feel very, very, very lonely. No? Who said you are lonely? Everything given by God is with you. The air is there, light is there, everything is there. So how can you say alone? Suppose in this room nobody is there. Can you say alone? I am all alone. Your wife says, no, I am alone here, nobody. You miss that there is air, there is heat, there is moisture, there is dust also, there is space also here. All the Panchabhutas are always with you. You cannot get away from them. They are always support. Why do you say, yeah, he is very right. What he is saying is, I am seeing this plurality. At least the Pancha Mahabhutas are there. I am there. My family is there. So many things are there. We are all plurality. The exact teaching is all that plurality is based on one understanding, the substratum. That is the plurality you are experiencing is only appearing. Advaita is not negating plurality. Advaita is accepting the plurality and saying it is an appearance. It is not the reality. Advaita never condemns plurality. In fact, every Advaitin is a Jivi, is a Prani. He has to live in the plurality. He cannot escape from the plurality. Plurality is also God given. This plurality is also God given. That's what we are saying. The substratum is one and the same. Why do you quarrel? He is Muslim, I am Hindu, she is tall, I am fair, this is good, that is bad. All these are relative things. Do you think anything that you see in your world is absolute? Absolute means it should not change with time. Find out one thing in this world and tell me this is absolute, it's never changed. Can you find anything? Even the breeze, today it is very cool, other day it is very hot, so it changes. Without changing, nothing is appearing. The changeless one, Sarvadhisthanam, Advayam is one and only one. So that it's better going to explain that data. Yeah. Because many people think, Advaita means only one is there, all this is not there, null and void. No, no, no. You have to have the plural world to experience the Brahman. How do I experience the Brahman? Knowing that in here is the Chaitanya or the Swarupa, in him, in everywhere is the same Adhisthana is there. Advaita always says experientially there. Factually, not only one. Experientially, the plurality is there, and factually, only unity is there. That way, what will happen? You get connected to every other person by one substratum. Yeah, I am that. He is also that. She is also that. This is also that. What I think, now I understood that everything is supported by one and the same. Okay, now let us go to the next verse. Okay, so Upadane akhiladhare. In between there is one yes-like thing is there. That yes is you have to pronounce A there. Upadane akhiladhare. When you combine them, that yes is awesome. So when you split it, akhiladhare. Jaganti parameshware. Varkastiti-laya nyanti udbudhaniva varini. Yeah, this verse we can go from the first line itself, unlike the previous verse. Why he started, do you know why he started with the Yavat Tavat Satyam Jagat Bhati he has put? No? Here, he should have written the second line first. Why he has written like that? He is a great master. The world is what is appearing to you is the plurality. So from the known to the unknown. The first line is the plurality is known. The second line is unity you understand. That's why Yavat Satyam Jagat Bhati has put in the first line. What you know is the plurality. What I am taking you is to the unity. That's why he has put that. Not that he, without any meaning, he has not put that. But for our understanding, we bring the second one first and then, because Yavat Tavat. Yavat means as long as, so long. That Yavat and Tavat, they are called the reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns means if Yavat is you have seen, there must be some Tavat somewhere. Yat you see, Tat you must see somewhere. Yaha you see, Saha should be there somewhere. These are called the reflexive pronouns. As long as, so long. As long as, so long. You put as long, you put it, so long, you will see that. So that is called the reflexive pronoun. Okay, that's a little grammar. Now come back to the next. Upadane akhiladhare jaganti parameshware swargastiti layan yanti udbudhaniva varini. Now, madam, are you preparing coffee every day? Sometimes coffee you prepare or food you prepare. Okay. Is the food separate from you or you yourself is the food? Separate, isn't it? In Brahman it is. Brahman it is not like that. That food you consume later on. That's a different thing. Whenever anybody tries to do something, prepare something, you will be outside that substance. You prepared a program. The program is not you. Program is outside and you have done it. So you arranged the room. This arrangement is something and you are different. In case of Brahma, it is not like that. The doer himself is the substratum. The person, whoever is the one who is creating the world, he is not taking some materials and manufacturing, and this is the world he is not creating. He is the upadana. He has used a new word, technical word, upadana, adana, upa-adana. Upa is very near adana, from which everything has manifested. Bhagavan or the Paramatma is the upadana, material cause. In English, it is called material cause. Okay. Who is the upadana? Akhiladhare upadane. What is adhara? In the previous verse we have seen. Whichever is the supporting thing. He is supporting all right. He is not sitting away and preparing the world and giving it to you. It's not like that. What he is saying is, he is supporting and he is the very material of the world. Upadane akhiladhare. In whom? Parameshware. When you see the word para or maha, you have to understand Parabrahma. Parameshwara is not the Ishvara we see in Puranas, the Kailasavasi with Chula. He is also Parameshwara only. But for our understanding, we don't give any name and form. So Parameshware, in that highest substratum, Jaganti, everything is moving. Ja is creation, Ga is movement. Ja, Ga. Then Jaganti, that means it is projected and then moving and disappears. Jaganti, created, sustained and disappeared. Where? Parameshware. In the Parameshware. Parameshware is the in. Parameshwara means in the Parameshwara. Who is that Parameshwara? Akhiladhare. He is the Adhara, substratum for everything. Okay, he is Adhara. Is he doing it away from himself? No. Upadane. He is the Upadana. He is the material cause. There will be three types of causes for anything. Three causes will be there. One is called the material cause, Upadana. I wanted to prepare coffee. Standard example is pot in Vedanta, but I am not going to that. I will give you an example. We want to prepare coffee. What are the upadanas? What are the materials? There are 5 or 6 materials are required. Coffee powder, sugar, heat, milk, and all this. And supposing I keep coffee powder, milk, heat, and then water on the table and sugar, this coffee will come. There must be somebody who should be doing that, preparing the coffee. That is called the nimittakara. That is called the intelligent cause or the nimittakara. Okay. Upadana nimitta. In addition, there will be another cause, sahakarikara. The table with the cover without wind, there should be a cover so that the fire will burn, and there will be ladle to stir, and there will be to check that sweetness. You must have something, whatever it's. All the other things are called the sahakari karan. Okay, minimum upadana and nimitta, and then the sahakari karanas. Suppose one wants to build Howrah bridge. How many upadanas are required? So many materials. How many people are required? Nimittas are required. Not one fellow can construct. Many nimittas. Many sahakar karanas, approvals, this one, land approval, this government approvals. So many things will be there. For here in the world, he is the upadana. He is the nimitta also. He is the efficient cause or the intelligent cause, and he is the material cause also. How it is possible, we will see later. Okay, upadane akhiladhare jaganti parameshwari. In the Parameshwara, in the Akhiladhara Parameshwara, in the Upadana Parameshwara only, everything is Ja and Ga. Ja is to be born, Ga is to move. It is created moving. There are several things which are created but not moving. They are also in the Paramatma. For example, a mountain is there. It is there, but it not moving. Doesn't matter. Even that is also in the Parameshwara. Chara, Achara. Sentient and insentient. Jaganti Parameshwara. How? Sargasthiti layan yanti. Sarga is creation, sthiti is maintenance, layam is the dissolution. Swargasthiti layan yanti. Layan is plural. Thus, Swargasthiti layas. He has put Swarga, Sthiti, and the dissolutions. Layan yanti. Yanti means they go into the Brahma. They emerge from the Brahma. They continue in the Brahma. They merge with the Brahma. But Brahman is not separate from the world. Our understanding is what? No, I am here, the world is here, the table and chair is here. Brahman is in Vaikuntha, Brahman is in Kailasa. So he is separate from this. He is creating out of his magic all these things. He is sitting elsewhere. No, he is very much here. Where do I will go and search for the Brahman? Nowhere to search. Why? He is everywhere. He is everywhere. He is everything. Every conceivable Ja and Ga is Parameshwara. Okay? Sargastiti laya nyanti. How is it possible? Have you ever seen the bubbles in the water? There is a bubble in the water is there. In this water, there will be foam, there will be surf, there will be a bubble, there will be small these bits of water sprinkling outside. From where they have come? Water only. So water itself has become the foam. Water itself is the surf. Water itself is the bubble. Like that, Brahma itself is you. Brahma itself is your continuation. Brahma itself is the dissolution. The bubble, where did it appear? In the water. Where did it sustain? In the water. Where did it merge? Into the water. Like that, Budbhuda is bubble. Budbhudan, Iva Varini. Iva is like, as though the bubbles appearing in Varini is in water. Vari is water. Varini is the Saptami Vibhakti. That is the locative case. Locative case is Varini. Varini, in the water, the bubbles emerge, sustain for a while, and then disappear. By giving that example, he has given wonderful thing also to you. The bubble, how long the bubble will last? Very transient. With the eternal time frame, all these materials, including me, are also very, very transient. That is the connotation. Every life form and then which is moving, which is not moving also. Everything. Sarva, here the word Sarva includes everything, including the galaxies, including your various planets, including the solar, including everything is coming out of the Brahman, sustained in the Brahman, dissolving into the Brahman. By how? Like the bubble coming out from the same water and then sustained in the same water and then dissolving in the same water. Suppose I give you the bubble, show you the bubble. What is the essence of the bubble? What is it made up of? Water. Water. I show you. What are you made up of? Brahman. You are not physical body. Physical body is an appearance. You should never mistake yourself. When I show you surf, or when I show you bubble, when I show you a wave on the seashore, what is it made up of? Water. Sans water. Without water, can there be a bubble? This is not talking about the bubble bursting and then American bubble. That's a metaphoric bubble. We are not talking about the bubble. A bubble has no existence without water. A wave has no existence without water. Surf has no existence without water. Likewise, you have no existence without Brahman. The bubble is Brahman. You are Brahman. Bubble is Brahman. When the bubble was not there, before the bubble born, there was Brahman only. There was water only. Okay? Before you are born. After the bubble is burst, what was there? Water only. After the laya also, the Brahman also only is there. It is both the, who is creating the bubble? Are you preparing the bubble? No. Is anybody can manufacture, go and manufacture the waves there in the sea? The water itself is manufacturing the waves. Water itself, so it is the upadana, it is also the nimitta karana. Beautiful example. Upadana. Sir, wait, sir. Please discuss at the end, not immediately. उपादाने अखिलाधारे जगन्ति परमेश्वरे. Upadane means which is the material cause. Akhiladhare, which is the supporter of everything. Jaganti, the ones which come, move and born. Worlds of sentient and insentient. Parameshware, in that supreme consciousness, supreme Brahman. Sarga sthiti laya nyanti. Sarga is raised, sthiti is exist, laya is dissolve in the end. Bodhbhuda niva varini. When you make a sandhi, it becomes Bodhbhuda niva varini. Bodhbhuda niva plus varini, Bodhbhuda niva varini. Okay? Just like the bubbles in the water. Okay. Upadane akhiladhare. The material cause and the supporter of all this is a Brahman. It is the upadana and it is the supporter. It is the nimitta of everything. Just as we have seen the bubble. Jaganti Parameshware. The words, the Supreme Lord in the locative case. Location is, where is it? It is in the Brahman, in Parameshware, not outside. The world is within the Brahman. Where are you? You are within the space. Can you be outside the space? Because whatever you conceive should be within the space. Is there space within you? Yeah. You are breathing, there is space. In the stomach, there is space. Then is space within you or outside you? It is both inside and outside. In fact, I am in this space. Because where is Brahman? Brahman is outside. Inside means everywhere that I am in fact in Brahman only. In the Brahman. Upadane akhiladhare jaganti parameshware. Sarga sthiti layanyanti. Sarga is undergo creation, sthiti is preservation or maintenance, and laya is the dissolution. Okay? Elaga? How? Bodhbhuda niva varini. Just like the bubbles in the water. Examine the bubble. Can there be a bubble without water? Not possible. Actually, what is the essence of the bubble? The essence is water. What is the material of the bubble? Water. Hey, who created the bubble? Water. Hey, nimitta and upadana both are same. Who supported the bubble? Hey, who supported the wave? Water. Hey, who created the wave? Water. Hey, what is the content and substance of the bubble? Wave. Water. Hey, like that, the Brahma is the creator for you, is the sustainer, and he is the dissolver of everything. Where? Into him. Parameshware, in, and locative case. Okay, here Brahma, we are not talking about Chaturmukha Brahma in the Puranas. Saraswati husband, Chaturmukha Brahma, Kamalasanudu, or Vedas in hand. We are not talking about him. This is a universal consciousness we are talking. We are not talking about a Rupa Brahma, Sakara Brahma, Saguna Brahma, Saguna Ishvara, we are not talking. So as long as we dissociate from that, it becomes easier to understand. Otherwise, what we have to do? We have to localize that Brahman. Oh, he is in Satyaloka. He has got a wife. Her name is Saraswati. Then we put him like us also, marry children, all the samsara we have to create to the world, God. That's not the objective. Okay. Now, Brahman has the dual cause. What are the dual cause? Brahman is the upadana. Brahman is the material cause. Brahman is the supporting cause. Brahman is the dissolving cause also. Upadana nimitta. Akhiladharam, supporter of all. The cosmic cycle he is also illustrating here. Sarga, sthiti, laya, yanti. So, Whatever is created will stay for some time and get lost. That is why there is an expiry date on everything. Okay, warranty. Warranty means this long it may work, may work. After that, it will not work. They will make sure it will not. Okay, so Sarga is creation. Anything created will have a created point, an existing time, and a dissolving time. So, any product. That's why product means the definition of product is perishable. Product is phala. Phala means fruit. We are all the fruit from some source. The karana is there, we have become the karya or the product. Product is the phala. This phala, what we write on the carton of fruit, perishable. And here also you have to stick a sticker here. I am perishable, like that. As a body, I am perishable. As a Brahman, as the Brahman, I am imperishable. There is an imperishable part in you and a perishable part in you. So if you stick a sticker here that you are perishable, every time you see in the mirror, you understand this body is perishable, but I as Brahman is central and unique. So you put a sticker from tomorrow on. Either other person, she will come and, why I have put perishable? Madam, to remind me and you also. As the every table also. Perishable. There is not even one thing which is permanent. But there is something in everything which is permanent. That is the substratum. That is the athara. That is the substratum of the cosmic cycle. Sarga sthiti laya nyanti. Sarga sthiti laya. If you make it plural, sarga sthiti laya nyanti. Okay. Bodha Nivavarini. Every verse contains a very pithy, a very striking example. You cannot have a bubble without the water. The bubble's creation, existence, and dissolution all happen because of the water. Because of the support of the water. Water is the supporting cause, water is the material cause, water is the nimitta or intelligent cause also for that bubble. Like that, Brahman is the supporting cause, Brahman is the nimitta cause, Brahman is the upadana also. Upadane akhiladhare jaganti parameshwari. Sarga sthiti layanyanti Bodhuda Nivavarini. Just like the Bodhuda. Once you take the example, it is absolutely fitting there. In the previous verse, he has given Suktika Rajatam Yatha. Here, Bodhuda Nivavarini. Okay. So this PDF will have some more light, which I have not explained here. Now let us see both the verses together, what he is saying. Usually these verses are in pairs, so that the message is conveyed not in one verse, it continues, overflows to the next verse also. So let us see the 7th verse and then close it. What is the 7th verse? Somebody can read it for me. You rendered it wonderfully, flawlessly, clearly, then good tone, good voice. Yavat satyam jagat bhati. The jagat will appear as though it is real, as long as yavan jnayate brahma. Until that time, you don't know the Swarupa. You are getting confused with the appearance of the Swarupa. Okay. Shuktika rajatam yatha. Just like I have an illusion of silver on an oyster shell, actually there was no silver. Even at the time of my illusion also there is no silver. It's only appearance. Before the illusion anyway no silver. After the illusion also no silver. What is there only is Rajita. Brahman is always there. Your illusion is plurality. He is Kamesh, he is Chaitanya, he is this, he is that. All. You are putting the plurality. It's an appearance. We are not denying the appearance. As has been pointed out, the appearance, apparent, world is apparently there. World is experientially there. Pain and sorrow are experientially there. but they have no absolute existence. Because for any changing thing, there must be an unchanging substratum. If you can imagine anything. If you want to see a change, there must be an unchanging thing. Then only you can perceive the change. If the substratum also is changing, then you cannot perceive the change. So this best example is you sit in a train, both the trains are going at the same speed. Do you see the movement of the other train? Why? Because both are moving, I could not perceive any movement. Same speed they are going in the same direction. And you don't see any change. Because unless there is an unchanging thing, a flat form, you cannot appreciate the movement of the going train. Like that, here the substratum, unchanging thing, that is there, sarva adhishtanam advayam. There may be many platforms, but here only one substratum. Okay. Now, next verse is you can read, or anyone can read. Beautiful, beautiful. What is this Brahman? This is the Akhila Adharam. That is the substratum for you and me. Everything which you have asked is supported by Brahman. But it is also the material cause, upadana. Upadana, sarvadhara. Of what? Jaganti. Jaganti is word, ja and ga. The insentient and sentient. Who is that? He is given a name here. Parameshwar. You call him Parameshwar or Parabrahma or Brahma for the time being. Or later on we will say it is Atma only. Atma and Brahma are one and the same. Parameshwar. In the locative case. In Parameshwara, in the Upadana, in the Akhiladhara, all the world is there. What is the world consisting of? Three modes. Sargasthiti Laya Nyanti. Creation, maintenance, and dissolution. Not only for human beings, every product is before it is created, it is not there. And after it is done, it is not there. So it is there from some time point, persists, and then completely closes off. Sargasthiti laya nyanti budbudani varini. Just like the bubbles cannot exist without the substratum of the water, cannot exist without the upadana matter of the water, cannot exist without the efficiency of water causing the bubble. It is the upadana, that is the material, it is the nimitta or efficient or intelligent cause, and it is the supporter or the adhara of the bubble, the water. Similarly, Brahman is the upadana, is the nimitta, and is the sarvadhara. Great Viswadharam, Jagana Sadrisham, Meghavarnam, Sufangam means what? Viswadhara. Vishwa word is Sarva. Vishwa and Sarva means universal, everything. Viswadharam, Jagana Sadrisham, Meghavarnam, Sufangam, Lakshmikant. You come back into again, you're making him a form. So before that, you started with a sort of formless God, Viswadharam, and you made slowly into a particular form. Nothing wrong in formal worship also. Okay. So with this, we are closing today, and I'm going to circulate. I suggest you to put your feedback in the group so that others also will be able to enjoy these sessions. And it is 5. So as usual, we will stop sharp, and we can have a little bit of discussion here and there, whatever points have to be explained, I will explain. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejashvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Guru. So we end there.